There are a bunch of things that I wanted to go over. Normally I would wait till the end of October, but I wanted to give everybody a chance to start thinking ahead for November. So I am going to talk about November and how there's like a million different things going on.
Okay.
So what I've decided to do is that, yes, Cours de Force, you know, could you not do that? That's annoying. Cours de Force launches October 31st, but then the full release is November 1st. So I've found, and I've seen a lot of other coaches, they're starting the, you know, some of their programs the middle of November, second week of November. I'm going to be the crazy one and start it like the week of Thanksgiving. So I'm starting it, I think it was like the 21st or 22nd. But what I'm doing is I'm going to do it like I do all of mine. And it's technically going to be 5 weeks because this program is only 30 days, so 4 weeks. So really that first week, that week of is prep. Okay. I'm just going to get them just getting that mindset, you know, portion controlling and figuring out, you know, like, okay, my last hurrah meals, get it all in, and then we'll for real start. So I'm still saying that we start on the 21st because we're mentally starting on the 21st. And then we're gonna go on after that. I think it's 21st. Yeah, 21st. So then we won't officially start till the 28th of the actual workouts. I probably will start it that first week just because.
Right, just to test it out.
Yeah. But in between that time, right, I've decided let's do from November 6th to 12th. That'll be our free challenge group.
Okay, I'm doing turkey neck.
Oh, good.
So 6th through the 12th?
Yeah. So I found a 5-day crock pot and core challenge group. But maybe we could do a crock pot and gobble neck challenge. Like we could maybe put the two together.
Okay.
Because I was going to say, if we did crock pot and core, I was going to see if who wanted to do the free group, and maybe each day someone post a core workout, you know, so it's not all me doing it.
Right.
But I don't know, it's up to you. Well, what do you want to do?
I would be good.
Do you want to do yours separate, or do you want to combine it?
We could combine it. So, crock pot core, what are you going to do with the crock pot?
So I've got 5, I'm going to screen share and show you what I've got. So 5-day crock pot. I got this from another coach that had it online, so I don't have to redo it all myself. So I'll change this. I'm not going to post this whole document, but so here's the menu, right, of when I would post the recipes. I'm not going to give them all at one time, you know what I mean? Right. And so I will give them the, there's a grocery list. So I'll give them like the grocery list. The Friday before. So here's our team calendar I'm working on. All right. So we'll start it. So I'll give them the grocery list on the 4th, so that they can spend the weekend to shop and prep. And so then I'll send them the first recipe on Sunday, so they could, you know, prep it. They want to, you know, start it for Monday, and then they'll get the next one. They'll get the next recipe on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You know how that, so they'll just get a new one for the rest of the week. And then I thought that every day we would just share either a clip of, like, you know, a core workout, a core move that we could do, or you could share, you could videotape a clip from one of our past, like, workout videos. I did that when my very first actually my very first free challenge group was called a Tummy Trimmers Challenge. And that's what we did. We just recorded little clips of different core workouts from.
I remember doing that one because we did some from Brazilian butt
Yeah.
lift.
We did some less mills. We did Slim and Six. I think we did hip hop abs, or I think hip hop abs or rocking my something. It was like tuck, tilt, tighten or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gay. I'm not doing this. But yeah, no, so I thought that would be fun. We could do that. So there's all the recipes, and these are all, I think most of them are all from Beachbody. Beachbody has their own blog, and there's an actual tab for like slow cooker. And on the bottom, tells you exactly what one serving based on our containers, right?
Oh, nice.
So that, you know, we don't have to recreate. I was like, sweet, this is awesome. I don't have to figure this shit out.
Right.
You know, and then it comes to the picture. So, you know, I'll post those. What?
Is this the one Elizabeth did?
I got this one from Anita Myron. So I'm not sure exactly which one Elizabeth did. But I like them. They were different.
Right.
They use different meats, and you could, you know, interchange them if you want.
My group would love them.
Yeah. Okay. And it was pretty simple. I mean, I need to go back over the shopping list because, I mean, she's clearly missing like a ton of things. That's only a shopping list for that meal. So I'll type up a grocery list, and it'll be easy. But yeah, so that's what I thought we could do. It's just something simple every day. I'll post the recipe, and then each day of the week, one of us just posts a new core move.
So how many of them are going to do this?
I have not posted this yet. So this was I literally got this bright idea like an hour ago.
Okay. So, no, I mean, so how many coaches do you want in on it?
Oh, I want everyone to be in on this and pull everybody, you know? So this is like our team free group. So just like how Kim would do like her free groups, and she would welcome all the coaches. This is what I want to do, the same thing. So any of our coaches who want to join this and then want to add their people, add their friends, whatever, who's interested, the more the merrier.
Okay.
Perfectly fine with that.
Okay.
You know, and so anytime I message or talk about things, I'll let people know, you know, contact the coach that brought you into this group.
Okay.
You know, for more information, if you want to know more about what program, blah, 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 how to continue on. I'll always do it that way. But I thought this would be nice to do before the holiday to give everyone that head start of, and just the holidays get really crazy. So I know a lot of people are going to want to have some like these kinds of recipes.
Right.
So we'll do that. This whole week will be the free group. And then we have a whole week in between until we actually start the Core de Force.
Okay.
And that's just me. You could start your Core de Force group anytime you want.
Well, I was thinking on the 28th. That'll give people time that order in that second week towards the end to get their, I mean, is it going to come with the containers?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because I know not my SC points, my volume is going to go whoop, because almost all of my customers are going to order it.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. So, I mean, technically you can still promote saying you're starting on the 28th and then have that week before as your prep week if you want to do it that way.
Right.
I've already created the group page, and what else? Oh. And so then here's the next part that gets tricky. So that Team Spirit Challenge that's going on, right? So it starts November 1st. It's the whole month of November, right? So I just added, I just did this for my challenge tracker because how they're doing it, starting November 1st, as a team, so everyone who's signed up under the team, we earn a point for every challenge pack sold, but we also earn an extra point for every customer, whether it's a customer or coach, who is assigned into this My Challenge tracker and uses it.
So you want all my group in there?
I've already invited everybody that was already in our health bet.
Okay.
I invited everybody into this group because thank goodness they created a thing where I can invite from other groups. So
can you go into my challenge group and invite whoever you didn't invite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or no, I can't go into yours. But
Yeah.
I'll post on your Facebook page just to say, hey, everyone who signed up for the Team Spirit under Team Dauntless, please send me your email if you haven't received an invitation.
Okay.
But yeah, so I just did that. I just created it. There's nothing. It says Core de Force Test Group just because that's the name of my November group, and I do not want to create another name to make it so complicated. Like anybody who wants to do any workout with me in November, that's who I'm adding. So it's going to be complicated.
Will you just post that on my fitness? No, in my you're a member of my challenge group.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll just post it in there.
I know even Pam's coaches, we're all in one group, so you'd be getting all of us.
Okay.
And that's a lot of points. Because
I'll let them know.
They'll post every day.
I see it.
Yeah.
I do see it. Sometimes my Facebook has been like glitchy and like, especially the last 2 days, I would like open it and then it was like, this link is not available. I'm like, what are you talking about, this link? I'm trying to open up a team page. It was very weird. I didn't get it. But I will post in your current challenge group about it. So, and I'll just tell them that the name of it is called Knockout November. There is a picture of Core de Force. I probably should just change it because it's confusing.
Right.
I'll probably change the picture to something else. So I'm going to be doing, so from the 1st to the 20th, I'm technically going to be doing, I think, like a combo of like 21 Day Fix Extreme and Combat. I think. I don't know. I'm going to like make my own.
What did you just say?
So I'm going to be doing like a hybrid of 21 Day Fix Extreme and Les Mills Combat the first 3 weeks of November.
Oh, see, I'm trying to figure out if I should just do Combat and get condition.
Right.
After doing Country Heat, I'm like weak again.
Exactly.
So I thought maybe I would do Combat and do arm weights and ankle weights. So, you know, I can get my weights in while I'm punching and kicking.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea. I just thought, like, since I'm doing Combat and I still share that, I still want to show like another workout program that people can actually order because no one can order Combat. So they're like,
right. That's true.
So that's why I've been doing like 3-week yoga retreat and I did Combat. So now I'm going to do Fix Extreme and Combat.
Maybe I'll do 21 Day Fix.
Yeah. So I'm not going to do it every day. I'll alternate.
No, I'll do 22-minute hardcore.
There you go.
And
yeah. Yeah, or just do like all the, like on the days you do 22-minute hardcore, do the resistance ones. Because Combat's already going to give you cardio.
Right.
So yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not really inviting anyone to join my challenge group the first 3 weeks of November. I'm literally probably just adding all you coaches, whoever that was already in my team has been active.
Right.
And, any new people throughout the way, yes, I'll add them, but I'm not promoting any challenge group that's starting until the 21st.
Well, I should have 3 new people by the end of the month. My goal is to be at 10. but I got 3 people that I know for sure are going to order before the end of the month. But, you know, emails have been a little shaky for me, but I'm getting there. I'm working on it. So
some days it's just like, especially last week with the kids being home all week for fall break, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, and I fell off when I worked, you know, when all this drama at work happened.
Right.
I just was mentally and physically exhausted from working all them doubles, and then finding out Saturday when my grandkids were here that I was being slammed, and then no one showed up for Forest party on Sunday, so I got really hurt. So
why didn't you tell me? We would have come.
Oh, I even forgot. But this was my family, and it was like, so I really felt alone. So I've been struggling, you know, because you don't shit on family.
I hear ya. And especially it's a little kid's birthday.
First birthday.
Yes. Yeah. It's all right. Karma. Karma on them.
Right. Right.
Oh, and so then I'm going to say, so really what I want everyone to just think about for November, the start of November, is we want to post every day like we did in a health bet on the My Challenge tracker. So
Shakeology in?
Yes, just post. I don't think that there is like I don't think there's a certain like specific number that they have to, but they do, at least they haven't said right now. They just need to be active and participating. So that could be once a week, I guess, but I don't want to say that. I want to at least, 3 to 5 times a week sharing, posting in there. And so treating it just like the health bet. But I'm also going to do what I had said about accruing points. So I can track people. And that's the nice thing. Like here, I'll show you. Like I can track. I can see everybody.
You know, the only thing I couldn't figure out is how to go back a day in that week to post. It would never let me go back and try and enter my post.
On the computer or on your phone?
On my phone.
Oh, you just swipe to the right.
Oh, okay.
So like you open it up and it like gives you the option either if you want to add a workout or if you already did, you just swipe to the right and it gives you the past days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we won't be able to see your posts, but it will be logged.
Okay.
So like in here, I can see like in our health bet, I could see the number of times that people, how many times, someone posted that they had their Shakeology or how many workouts. And so
that's awesome.
Yeah. And so you can go ahead, like say,
but you know why I don't like it? It's because it's not personal to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's complicated. It is personal, but it's like 2 separate functionalities. You can be personal if you're on the computer. Like I can send her an actual message on the computer and be like, hey, I love your before and after picture, or hey, I haven't seen you, like you haven't like posted, it's been a long time since you posted, or whatever it is, or awesome job, that you were able to get in, 5 days already this week, but that's only on the computer you can do that. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
What do you need? What do you want? I don't know. This one? This one? Quickly, use your words and tell me, what do you want? I want. Pick something. Any day now.
A is for ancient.
M&M's.
B is for blue whale.
What What do you want, Theo? I have to talk to you. I have to talk. Okay, here.
It's your Dauntless.
I do not know what you want up there. Okay. So what else do you want that's up here? No? Theo, there's nothing else up here for you. You want crackers? I am giving you all the candy I can see. You want this one? Lollipops? Then that's it. I don't have any other candy. I don't have any other candy. You ate it all. I'm sorry, you ate it all. Theo, I'm almost done. Okay. So what I want to do with the new November group is that I can track and see who's had their workout and their shape. So for each week that they do 5 shapes and 5 workouts, I'm going to give them 5 points. So whoever at the end of the month has the most points, or not the most, well, yeah, whoever was actually consistent all 4 weeks and got those 5 points, I'll put them in a drawing and I'll pick their name and they'll win a $25 gift card.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know what you want. So that's how, you know, we're going to create like our own version of a health bet. So 5 points a week equals 5 workouts into 5 shapes.
Okay.
So I'll talk about that too when I'll do a video in your team for your team and talk about it.
Okay.
And we talked about the free crock pot. I'll talk about the free crock pot group. And then also I want to just have everyone just be aware that we always do a Black Friday sale. It's not on Black Friday. It's usually like a few days before that we release it. So just be prepared for that. But that's going to be a really big thing that we're going to know like last minute notice, and we're just going to have to just push it. And that's the one time I do feel salesy. But it's more like I'm excited because look at how cheap all this stuff is, and there's no excuse as to why you can't afford to invest a little bit of money to get yourself to be healthy. You know, we have this crazy sale. So that was pretty much it. I wanted you to look at the team calendar, and is there anything, and just look at it and think, is there anything that you feel that I should highlight, I should put up there, include, if you want to have any kind of motivational thing, just look at it for a second and let me know. What do you want? I've given you all the offers of candy that I have. I have 3 kinds of M&Ms. I have Whoppers. No. Here, I do not have any other candy. You need to stop. I have more M&Ms. I'm like a ridiculous amount of M&Ms. Okay, I'm going to pick you up one last time. Grab it. You want marshmallows? Hey, Octavian, close the door. There you go. Okay. Please. Stop. Get inside. Now. It was not funny. Get inside. No, you're staying inside for GGs. Unbelievable. Okay. So what do you think?
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
I would probably have on mine on Thursday is recognize your team Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want them to get used to doing that.
Yes.
But that's the only thing I'd probably add to it.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I was going to go over the called My Heart Goals, but I think I will do that next week.
Okay.
Especially after I post this video and I go into both our team pages and talk about all these fun different challenge groups and here, there.
Oh, and you're going to need to let them know that so when they go to, only the coaches can sign up, register, right?
Yes.
So make sure that you, I think all my coaches are registered now, aren't they?
I honestly don't know. Like, I don't know of a way to look it up.
Marco got a confirmation. I'll ask because.
Yeah, I mean, I just got a confirmation email just saying that I was signed up, but I don't have like a list. It doesn't update telling me that how many people. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So I have no clue. But yeah, as far as coaches, yeah, I'll talk about, I think I'm just going to do another video after I get off the call with you. And I will just I'll just do 2 separate ones, just talking about these are our challenge groups that we've got going. And then I'll do another video about what it is I need all the coaches to do. So the coaches talking about the Team Spirit Challenge as well as the free challenge group.
Okay.
I won't even talk about the free challenge group in your team page or in your challenge group.
Okay.
I'll just let you guys, however you want to do that. Since it's early, it's still early to talk about it. So
yeah.
I would just more focus on anybody who, if you really, for Core de Force, since it's just challenge packs and then the on-demand releases on the 31st, that's like I said before, like if you need another Success Club point, then yes, have them order the challenge pack. If you don't need it, then wait till November to get you going. Or if it's someone who doesn't want to order a challenge pack, and they just want to get on demand, that's going to help your volume. So that'll just help you when Thursday comes around for payday.
Right.
So it's just, it's always complicated trying to determine which day do I tell them to actually get it. So,
right.
And don't be afraid. If you do have someone that you need them to order that day when released the 31st, tell them, hey, I've got a goal. I'm so close to meeting it. They don't need to know what the goal is. You might not even be at SC10, whatever. They don't need to know. Just you have a goal.
Right.
So close at it, and this is, you can get it in by, and and try not to say midnight because then they always wait too late. Like by 9 o'clock, you're going to help me and it'll definitely ensure that you get it by the weekend instead of having to wait a whole nother week.
Okay.
So yeah, I do know that, and I posted in the team page that The workouts are all 30 to 55 minutes. And we're going to get 2 different options of a challenge pack, one with Shakeology and one with Performance Line, like we normally do. It does come with the containers, but it uses, like the servings are different, meaning that you're not going to have the same amount of servings every single day of all the foods.
So are they carb cycling? Like for?
I think so. They're not saying that, but I think so, because there are certain days that your workouts are going to be longer, so they're going to have you eat more calories.
Oh.
And then, like, versus the 30-minute day, you'll eat less than the 55-minute day.
Right.
And that they're also going to be doing $1,000 a day. They're going to give out to the people who post videos with Core to Force when you hashtag Core to Force.
Okay.
So use your creative side when it launches and get creative. Also, on demand in any Performance Line challenge packs, they're going to start coming with the containers after November 1st. So I'm super excited about that, because I've had a lot of people I've sold the on-demand challenge pack, and they want the freaking containers, and I have to buy them for them, or I have to then, I give it to them for free because I feel bad that they have to go ahead and order a whole nother thing.
Chia is having that problem now. We're all doing containers, and she didn't get them in Pio.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks that they don't just put them in all of them, but.
Exactly. So they're going to start adding on demand and Performance Line. They're going to start adding the containers after November 1st.
Okay. And Performance Line is more expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it starts at like $180 for a challenge pack for Performance Line.
Right.
So it's just really, I haven't really had anybody actually buy the Performance Line over Shakeology.
Right.
I think more people who would do that are either men or those who are probably already really fit and have their regimen down.
Right. Right.
And they're okay with now trying new supplements.
Right.
But that's about it. I mean, November the holidays are always a little bit tough, but the past years I've done drop a turkey, and those ones were always really good. They were fun. You won my first one. So I don't really want to buy into, it's such a tough time, tough season. It's just really just how we approach it,
Yeah, I'm going to do everything on be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Be prepared. Cheat all that day, but we're going to prepare up to it.
Yeah.
Like keeping our
We're going to earn that day like no other.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's how I'm going to push it in my group too, is that we're going to work hard for, however many days before Thanksgiving, and then I don't care what you eat till you puke, but then the day after we're hitting it hard, So it's all about prep.
Yep. Absolutely.
Being
when you put all that time and effort in prepping your food, you really do feel bad when you start throwing that crap away.
I know.
And you realize all that time you wasted and the money. And then you start looking at what did you eat instead of it, or what did you not eat. Just that cycle.
I've only been prepping vegetables because I tend to not eat the meat only when at work. And then I'm wasting it here. And it's like, don't prep the meat until the night before. And
I'm going to show you. You probably can't see it, but I went on Pinterest and I literally looked at, I can't go vegan or vegetarian either, but I'm super, super willing to go like pescatarian, which is like fish, seafood.
Right.
And then there's like 2 recipes that I like that I can't get away with. It's like my turkey burgers, because I make them like Hawaiian style, like Loco Moco. So I like those. But then I also like really, really like this curry chicken salad that I make. So it's like, okay, with the exception of those two, I could stick to seafood. But then also I've sort of been playing around with like a ketogenic kind of lifestyle, which is like pretty much just like low carb. Because I just know that like I just feel a lot better when I start to go like last week to as of yesterday. So last week, was it last week? Yeah, so like last week I was like 153, right? And the week before that when I was sick, I was 149, 150. Monday comes around, I'm 156. And why is that? Because I've been eating whatever the hell I want to, whatever barbecue chips, finishing my kid's French fries. Oh, my kid wanted to, buy like a 18 box thing of drumstick ice cream things, and he doesn't want to finish eating it. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to throw this away. So my ass eats it. So I ate like 2 in one night because I was stupid, and like he insisted he wanted another one because he didn't finish it and he did it. And I'm like, damn it, am I really going to eat another one? Well, yes, I did. I ate another one. So I'm like, I know when I actually just, it's not that I'm not allowing it, it's that I know what it does. Is that in a 2-week span of time, 6 pounds happened, and all the other parts of my meals were good, were on point, but my carbs through the roof. So once I know I can actually get my shit together as far as carbs, so I'm only allowing myself Ezekiel bread and Ezekiel tortilla. That's my bread. I'm sort of even not even going to even have my normal oatmeal like I used to every single day. I started to like, with 3-week yoga retreat, he has this recipe where it's 1 piece of Ezekiel toast, a quarter of an avocado, mash it up with some salt, pepper, red pepper flakes, and then 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds. And then you put a little olive oil on the piece of bread that you toast, and then you put that avocado pumpkin seed thing on. I was totally happy with it. Perfectly happy because, well, I got sort of tired of eating my oatmeal like mush.
Right.
And then you got to heat it up and blah, blah, blah. And, it was like so much faster to just do that. Plus, I knew I needed to amp up my protein. So right then, I was doing really good by not eating a ton of eggs, but literally breakfast time, it's the only time I want eggs. So I had that piece of toast, avocado, and I just did two fried eggs and my shake with my fruit. So right there was like a ton of food that I got to cross off.
Right.
And I could walk around and eat it super fast. Unlike oatmeal, if I forget about it, then it's, one solid mass.
Right.
Toast, it's okay if I let it sit. It's okay. It's not gonna, it didn't change the consistency. So I'm sort of going that way. There's only like 3 meals I like that have oatmeal. It's because one of them is like my pancakes, So I make that in a big batch. I don't think about it. But the other 2 are really more like overnight oats. And so that's okay because those can stay cold. And even if I pull it out and I forget about it for 30 minutes, it actually tastes a little bit better warm.
Right.
So I'm just figuring out, I'm trying to find things, that just makes it easier. I know Kim, she's going vegan now, and that's just more with her cancer and everything, like that's just a better way for her to stay healthy and to not have the cancer cells grow and come back again.
Right.
So, maybe think about something like that, like you're starting to see, like it's not like maybe you have like an aversion to protein or whatever it is. You're just getting tired of it. Sometimes we do. So I don't necessarily think, doing like your 56 egg whites or something. But if it works, it works. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, whatever it takes, for you to maybe combine a little bit of Gina's, meal plan into 21-day fix, so you're still able to use the containers and show how you eat.
Well, I'm sick of Gina's plan because it's meat.
Oh, okay.
It's still meat. So I just sick of meat. But I've been trying to do everything like in the morning, I have oatmeal, but it's in my shake.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to deal with
There
that
you go.
carb. So all my carbs have been drinking.
Mm-hmm.
But I think now my body just wants to go in drink mode and just drink all my calories. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm sick of protein now.
Yeah.
Except for eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I still do 40 eggs a week.
Yeah.
But I get them in early.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to mess with them at night or.
Yeah. And that's okay. I would also recommend looking in, people don't realize, like, broccoli has more grams of protein per pound than red meat does.
Really?
So, yeah. So, look into, just, go on the computer really quick and just, like, high protein vegetables. And then you can sort of rearrange. So instead of counting that broccoli as a green, count it as a protein.
Oh.
So that's what I did last week. And I was eating pizza, but I was making my own pizza, but I wasn't I was too lazy to go get my vegan cheese. So I just used regular cheese, which that didn't help either. That's probably another thing of adding to the 6 pounds. I had regular damn cheese. But I put broccoli on top of the pizza. And my husband was like, "Why are you putting so much?" I'm like, "This is counting as my protein serving. This is not my veggie serving, okay?" And I did, and it really wasn't bad. I mean, I roasted the broccoli because I don't really care for broccoli normally. I don't like it steamed unless you put cheese and have a really yummy sauce on it. But roasted, and you know who gave me that idea? Katie did. Katie had posted a couple weeks ago that she roasted broccoli and she really loved it. And I was like, you know what? Let me try that. I do cauliflower. I do everything else.
Right.
I never thought to do broccoli. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then, of course, yeah, if you put it on a pizza or some crap, it's really good. So I'm thinking I might even just do it on my Ezekiel bread. And I used to make pizza like that, so just a thin crust and then put the broccoli on top. And so that'll just be, that can be counting as your protein. Or I'm not really a beans kind of person, but if I want to do like a salad, then I put, garbanzo beans and black beans into my salad. That's my protein.
Right.
If I don't want to, instead of, always putting, beef or chicken in there.
Right.
So it's just sort of finding those alternatives and really figuring out what now can be considered a protein.
Okay.
There's a lot of ladies who are vegan and vegetarian that have posted 21-day fix meal plans on there, on the internet. So you could always look on that too, just to get ideas like, oh, they use this as a protein or that as a protein. Because I don't want you to get used to either just solely on relying on eggs in your Shakeology as your protein, or protein pancakes or shakes and stuff like that. We still need to chew.
Right. Well, once in a while, I know when it starts getting cold, I'll do more protein pancakes. But right now I can't eat warm food because I just don't do it when it's hot.
Okay.
So I'm sick of chicken. I could probably do fish, but I won't prep fish because it freaks me out. I won't prep it on Sunday for the week. I
only make 3. I only do 3 or 4.
I can't even do that because it tastes funny to me.
Does it?
Yeah. But I've had food poisoning from fish, so
I understand that.
It's a big mind thing, but
you know what's easy to do and ahead of time is shrimp. So you get shrimp, I love doing shrimp, and I'll literally just, marinate it, or I usually just do pesto. And then I just individually, they're still uncooked. And I put them in the Ziploc bag, how much each serving is, and I throw it in the freezer.
That's a good idea.
And then when I want to eat it, because you can cook it, you can throw the frozen shrimp in the skillet.
Right.
So then that's all you need. So you could prep that. That's really easy to do, you know, shrimp. And then just when you need that, you just grab that one Ziploc bag, throw in the skillet, and cook it. You know,
That's a good idea.
That's like my easiest way. Because, yeah, so I agree. Sometimes if you cook salmon or like, I'm very particular even about my fish. There's only like 3 fish that I like to eat. And that's salmon, catfish, and tilapia. And I don't really care about tilapia that much. I could eat catfish every freaking day. And everyone's like, ugh. I'm like, I know it's a bottom feeder, but it is so good. I don't care. I don't really care about trout that much. Well, unless I go to a restaurant, then I'll get trout because I don't do it myself. Why am I going to go and get catfish? I can do that myself.
Right.
And then salmon is good, but it just depends on the type, the cut you get, and all that stuff. And then usually my husband eats it, and I'm like, well, shit, now I got nothing. So if I stick to catfish and tilapia, he doesn't eat it.
Right. And see, I only
He can't eat shrimp because he's allergic. So.
Oh, shit. That's good. I only like salmon once in a while and tuna, but I don't like tuna in a can. It has to be tuna.
I don't think I've ever cooked tuna like tuna fillet. I don't think I've ever cooked it. No. But I love like tuna like sushi and stuff like that.
Right.
That's another thing. If you like sushi, that can be like, that's how I normally like, I remember when I was actually doing really good, sushi was my treat, was my cheat meal.
Oh, I love sushi. I love it.
So that, you just get like, the sashimi of course is more expensive, but sometimes I would get like, they have like vegetarian rolls, or on some of the rolls that I like going to this one place, Masa, because they don't fill their rolls with so much rice on the inside. You know how some places like you get barely anything and it's like so much rice? Masa, right. They do a really good job at like you get a lot of meat and not so much like tons of rice. But I'll ask them sometimes to add asparagus into my rolls that I like.
Right.
So that's how I can make sure that, okay, on top of like the little cucumber and the little like carrots, stick two asparagus in there. So then I feel a little bit better. There's like a little bit of crunch in there. So I do that. That's always an option too. Clearly, I mean, I wish I could afford that every day.
Right.
That would be awesome. I could easily get a day's worth of protein done if I could eat sushi.
Right.
It would be no problem. Be like, oh, no problem. Carb cycling, I need to eat 6 proteins. Bring it on, I got it. So that's the only hard part. Is really just figuring out what you like, what you don't like. So like, I'm looking at it and it's like literally dinner. It was like salmon, turkey burgers, catfish, shrimp. Yeah, that's about all I got. Lunch is probably going to be, I'm going to go back to lunch being more kind of like salads and a lot of greens in the middle of the day. And then breakfast, having more of my fruits in the first half of the day. And I still like to save one fruit for the end of the day, just because everyone, we always want something sweet at the end of the night.
Right. That's why I'm eating grapes.
Right? Yeah, so I always keep like an apple at the end of the day, because then I used to eat those thin cakes. I still have them. They're like these super thin rice cakes. My husband's like, oh, they taste like styrofoam. But I could have 5 or 6 of them, and it still only equals 1 carb. I can never eat 6 of them. I can only eat 4 of them. So I'd have 4 of them, and I would just put a little bit of nut butter on them, eat that, and then eat an apple slice.
That's a good idea.
And I was so much chewing. After a while you're like, I'm tired. Okay, I'm done. I'm good. I didn't want that sweetness that much anymore.
Right.
But yeah, I used to do that every night, and I would drink like green tea or some kind of herbal tea with it every single night. So I really need to get back into that, because I know once I really stuck to it, it worked. And the weekends I wasn't super strict. My breakfast was always the same, no matter what. Breakfast would be the same. But the rest of the day, lunch and dinner on the weekends for myself, I just let it just happen, naturally. Like naturally I would end up, if we went out to dinner, I would probably find some kind of fish or some kind of salad, or I would get a side salad too, but if my husband wanted to get, dessert, I'd be like, we'll share, and I would have a few pieces. I'm not going to be like, no.
Right.
Because I used to be like that, and then everyone just looked at me weird, like, oh, she can't eat that, or oh, we went to a bar, you can't drink anything. I feel like a damn child again. Like, oh, she can't have this, she can't do this, oh, she won't do this. I'm like, okay, well, that just sounds horrible. I sound ridiculous. So the weekends, I know that I'm not going to ruin the whole entire week's worth of hard work, but I'm going to let loose a little bit here or there, like there's a reason why I work out so hard, 6 days a week, and try and eat, on point 5 days out of the week. So at those last 2 days, party, whatever, like life happens. Like you can't, I'm not going to be the type of person who's always bringing a damn lunchbox around everywhere I go.
Right.
Like then it's no fun for you either.
Right.
But then you see everybody else, oh, they get to eat that. So that's just my thing. Like, I'd rather not. I'll bring like my version of a dessert, a healthier option, so I can still eat dessert.
Right.
Everyone else eats their crap, but I'm not going to be like, I can't have any dessert.
Right.
Well, hell, then you know what I'm going to do at like 10 o'clock at night? I'm going to dig in for that damn drumstick.
Right.
When I should have just made the healthier dessert.
Right.
So I think that's, that's my mind. That's just what I thought, I'm going to try to get myself set, ready for November, figure this out, because I had heard that, quarter fours, the meal plan's a little bit different. So just getting myself prepared that, some days, you're going to have to up it. Other days you're not. But just sort of getting it solid as far as the food that I'm comfortable eating. So that it's easy to make a new meal plan. Instead of, oh crap, well they have it with, beef or chicken or this or that. And what am I going to do if I don't want to eat it? I already know what to do. I already know what I'm going to do. In replace of that chicken recipe, I can do this kind of recipe.
Right.
So I'm going to be looking out for sales on shrimp, because I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be making bulk Ziploc baggies of pesto shrimp. I'm probably going to get sick and tired of pesto shrimp, so I'm going to need to find another recipe too. So if you find something, let me know. Okay. But that's just the easiest to do. Because you could even like do that with breakfast. Like I used to love it when my mom would let me eat shrimp for breakfast, and I would do shrimp and grits. Ooh, this is fun. I really can't eat grits that often now. I wish I could find a healthier version for grits.
I don't think there's one out there.
I know, but it's just so good. Like, if I could find a way, I mean, I know I could find a way to finagle, to be able to have grits for breakfast every morning with like shrimp, and then like, I think it's 2 pieces of bacon. I'd be fine. I would be totally fine. I just have to finagle a way to like allow me to have like the little food indulgences that I like. Like same like with like apple fritters. There's no way you can make it a healthier version of apple fritters just because you deep fry it. So I'm screwed on that one. So I just avoid it. But I love them. Like, love them.
Well,
like my inner fat girl, I just love them. Like I would be happy, honestly, my birthday, if my husband would just give me a plate of bacon and a box of apple fritters. That's all I want. Screw any presents, screw the trips or whatever. That's all I want. Some plate of freaking bacon and apple fritters.
Yeah, and then the next day you'd be cussing at him.
I would. I'd probably be in the bathroom. I'd be in bed. My stomach hurts so bad. Oh my gosh, why did I do this?
Because Friday, my boss, because I work from 8 in the morning till 12:30 at night.
Oh my gosh.
And he bought us dinner. And he brought us chimichangas. But everything on mine was on the side.
Oh, that's nice.
So I tore the bottom half of the tortilla off.
Mm-hmm.
Just ate half of it. But that night when I came home, I went to lay down and I just kept
Did you feel it?
oil.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't eat nothing deep fried
Mm-hmm.
and that oil just like coated my innards and I was burping it and I'm like, why did I do that? But I did it.
That's how I was like all last week. Some point I had some kind of dairy and then I'm like, God, this is horrible. I was burping. I thought it was the seltzer water. I'm like, it's not the seltzer water. Like this, okay. I thought it because I was drinking seltzer water while I was eating the pizza. And I'm like, well, it can't be the broccoli. The broccoli would give you gas, like if anything. And so I'm like constantly belching, but I was like, you know, when you belch and you could like taste what you just ate constantly, like or what my stomach was digesting. I was like, okay, no more cheese. Knock it off with the ice cream. Like, stop it. Like, So yes. And yesterday, because this is day 2 of my 3-day refresh, yesterday was really hard.
Oh no.
It was hard. I was like, I am like having a carb detox. Like, I want carbs. So I just ate more vegetables than they said. Which I don't think it's a problem, but I just needed to eat something and chew something before I actually screwed myself on day 1 and like, you know, ate a piece of cake or something.
Right.
Because it sucks. Like my kids have all this other crap. My husband comes home on his trips and he's just been like, after he fought in Thailand, you know, he's just like, I want to eat. And I'm like, I got it. But I need to stop eating because this 20 extra pounds is not so much fun right now. I'm not liking it.
Right.
So he just doesn't want me to like go back extreme how I was before. And I'm like, I just want to lose some weight. Okay.
Right.
I'm not focused on whether I'm going to get back to 122 or not. I just want to lose some goddamn weight.
Right.
Okay. I just don't want to be in the 150s anymore. Okay.
Me either.
Let's think about 140s. That's my goal. 140s.
Right.
When we hit there, then we'll think about the 30s. And then we're there, then if I feel like doing more, and then I'll do more. But if not, you know, I have a better idea of what it is that I want to achieve.
Right.
Before, I was so heavily focused on always showing a result and always changing and changing and shifting.
Right.
That just took on its own crazy drive. Now I'm not so focused on that. You know, I want to have a balance, but I also want to still look healthy and, you know, just be realistic, you know, that can I still live a certain kind of lifestyle and not be a complete, you know, annoyance to my entire family.
Right.
And yet also feel good about myself, fit in the clothes that I have. So there's that combo. I mean, I just know for me, like already, like I may not be seeing the weight loss in my midsection, but I'm already feeling it. Like it's already going away here.
Right.
Which sucks. It
Yeah,
really, because then it accentuates what I haven't lost.
I know. Can't it move up? Like
Yes. I'm like, oh my God, okay, I've got the butt, you know, great, but now I'm losing it here. So when I put on certain outfits, I'm like, well, that just doesn't look cute. Like you need to have like the curves, and I'm losing the top curve and everything else stayed the same. So, you know, I'm just working on it. I really think that Quarter-Force is going to really help, so I don't have to worry about it so much.
Yeah,
so.
I think that's really going to help because I know my legs will trim down and I know my midsection will trim down.
Exactly.
My arms are good, but.
Yeah, that's what I've said, you know, I was like, I don't worry about really the rest of it. It's literally like from the butt to the waist.
Right, me too.
That's what I need. That's what I need. That's what's holding me back from fitting into my pants.
Right.
I've got some pants and I was like, I was so happy when I fit into them. And now I'm like, that shit just needs to go hiding because I can't even get it past like over my kneecap. So I don't even want to see them. They're super cute.
Right.
But we'll get there. We will get there. I think.
Cours de force is only 30 days.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The test group, they're doing it for 90 days.
Oh.
But yeah, the actual program is just 30 days. I think they like keeping it that way.
Right.
People actually complete it. They see a little bit more success versus a 60-day program.
Right. And it
just seems endless
to finish a 60-day program.
Yeah. So I think they got it right where, 21-day fix, people loved it and they were willing to do a round upon round upon round. And I think that's doable. So I think that's why they did that with Cours de Force, that it's doable to go ahead and start again day one easily. Because you're not, again, with Cours de Force, just like it's like with Fix Extreme, you're not eating the same thing every single day. So you're not going to get burnt out.
Right.
You don't really hear a lot of people who did like 3 rounds of P90X3.
Right.
They got their 1 round done. What's next?
Right.
And then they go back to P90X because they like certain ones.
Right.
That's what I do. I finished it, but I only go back to certain ones I like.
Right. I never liked his yoga. Never.
No. It was always advanced.
Yeah. It was.
Where is the beginner one? And then you see the one who's actually doing the advanced ones. I was like, I'm struggling with the one that we're doing right now.
Right.
Imagine putting my into a headstand and some other shit and then slowly. I love it when they slowly float their legs back to plank. I'm like,
yeah, right. Mine are.
I'm like, whoosh.
I'm like, really? How do you really do that?
Yeah, in my dreams. I don't even think that's a goal of mine, just good for you. You got some amazing core strength.
Right.
I'm good. I'd rather be able to punch and kick super high or something.
Right.
Versus look what I can do from a headstand slow-mo into plank. That's not something I can impress anybody with at a party.
Yeah, me either.
Well, that's all I've got, Annette. Thank you for always showing up and, just being open and honest. And, we all go through our tough times and our funks, and it's just about trying to figure out how to get through it and how to just get out of our own way and use it.
Right.
For momentum. I was reading, and so when I shared in the team, it was more another chapter from this book. And I really do like it. I'm on chapter 15. I still recommend if you want to read this, get the audio.
Yeah.
Just because he has a lot of different stories. Some of are his own personal stories. Some are like historical ones that can that help with his message, which is great. But honestly, for me, anytime he starts talking about his own personal story, I skip it.
Oh.
Just because he's coming from a religious background. He sort of was like, now I just lost his name. I listen to him all the time. He's like a Joel Osteen, but not as successful. Right? So he's been a part of many different churches and groups and had to be in charge of, increasing followers and stuff like that. So he talks about that, and he talks about how, as a leader and how to do it. And honestly, I read his stories at the beginning, and then now afterwards, I don't need his examples anymore. Right. I get the message. It's clear. I got it. I don't need him to relate it, or maybe because I'm able to recall situations that I've experienced as a leader or, within part of Fitspire Empire or with you guys. So I'm like, oh, okay, I got it. That's what he means. So I can skip through. So that's why I recommend the audio for you or for anybody, because you can, once he starts talking, you can just fast forward a little bit until he actually is done with his story.
Right.
He's got good stories that talk about history, and so I like those as far as being able to learn a little bit more in supporting his point. And it's a pretty quick read. I'm already on chapter 15, I think I said, and there's 21. And I just do maybe one chapter every other day. I highlight a bunch of stuff, and then I share with you guys what I feel is like really like key and important. So I usually find at least one chapter a week that I feel like I need to share with you guys. I haven't had a chance to read more into this book. I've just literally now with the kids back in school, I can actually get back to my normal freaking routine. But I think this one is just going to be a great one for just anybody who lets their feelings get in their way or stop them or derail them from all the momentum that they've created, because that's what I just loved, when I shared with you last week about some of the things, is that he hates the word feelings and he hates the word fair.
Right.
Because that's what happens is that our feelings trigger when things aren't fair.
Right.
And then that's where it just snowballs and all this other crap starts. So we can eliminate and just acknowledge that life is unfair and our feelings are not always reality, nor are they rational. They are more to protect us, but it's not necessarily always a good thing.
Right.
Of what it's doing. It's protecting us, but doesn't mean that it's making us better. Doesn't mean that it's going to help us, towards our goals that we have. Feelings pretty much are like, have their own ulterior damn motive. Like, it's like the angel and the devil on your shoulder. Feelings come into play. The devil just took over.
Right.
Took over and ran, locked the key, and threw it away. That's pretty much how he talked about it in the end of his chapter. So this one I just think is really good. I think it will, it'll help to just categorize things. You may not even need to read every single chapter. You may just see, what, I really need to work on self-esteem or about getting treatment or, dealing with assholes. So just read those chapters.
Right.
I have a lot of assholes. He should actually call them jackasses, another chapter about jackasses, because that's what I have in my life too, assholes and jackasses. But I'll probably also be reading the whole chapter about parenthood, because he has a chapter about living with a learning disability. He's got one about raising a jerk. Rebuilding divorce, damaged parenting. So that's great. I need to know that because my husband, he is a mess because of that with his parents. But I've got, communication issues, venting anger and airing trauma. And, so if anything, the first chapter that I went over is just really lengthy, a ton of information that's just a little overwhelming that you really don't need. He just sort of really picks apart the whole self-improvement kind of idea. But
Right.
all the other chapters, I think if you just go and just pull what you need, it's going to be really good. And I think that's why I've sort of been avoiding it, just because that first chapter was like, it was a ton of information. He was addressing every type of person.
Wow.
And then I was like, whoo, I got a lot of aha moments, but I don't know how to put it all together. And I don't think I can share this in a video because it's too much.
Right.
So I think I'm just going to go in and sort of flip-flop back and forth. I got time and I need to read about this, about communication. So I'm going to read about communication. Or, I need to read about parenting because, I'm about to kill this child. And I want to make sure I'm not ruining him or something.
Right.
For things like that. That's why I think that this book is good. And I'm glad I have it because I think I could refer to this when I'm like having those setbacks. It's sort of like this would be like my therapist.
Right.
Oh yeah, what do I need to do again? because he has like the scripts in every single chapter. He has the scripts of what you need to either say to yourself or say to someone who's experiencing this.
Oh, nice.
That's what I need. So when I'm like in that, you know, in like that self-defeating mode or, you know, self-sabotaging mode, what is the little letter that I need to write to myself to snap out of it, you know? And I'll probably put it on, like put it on my mirror or put it on my, you know, my message board or something like that. So I see it, so I can say it. It's sort of like your own personalized mantra.
Right.
Now, there are some people who pay a lot of money for like these people to make a mantra for them. I know I didn't pay $19.99. I paid less than $19.99 to get multiple mantras.
Right.
For multiple situations. You know, or if you are dealing with an asshole, you know what mantra to say to yourself. So I'm like, this is genius.
I have to buy that book because I'm down to my last chapter of Greatness is Upon You.
Oh, are you? Okay.
It took me a year and 2 months, but I actually read the whole entire.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So I am this close to being done with that book. And then I'm on to my next one. So I'm going to try and read a book a year because it'll take me a while, but
yeah.
I went and I've even gone back over a lot of that book because I didn't remember. But now that I have the confidence to do it, I've really learned a lot from him. So.
I love it. That's awesome. I want to get it just because I did like how easy of a read the way that he writes is just how he talks.
Yeah.
So it was easy to read. Some people, their writing, it's just like, it's not comfortable. And I'm like, okay, what did he just say again? What was that sentence? I have to reread it a couple times. But how Eric Thomas does it, it's very much just exactly how he speaks. And so it was easy to read.
Yeah, that Alana something. She's a black lady. She's always on the Oprah channel. Her books are really easy to read too.
Okay.
I'm reading a self-help book from her about
she has an amazing story. Oh my God.
Yeah, making your young girl strong, but it's all about you.
Oh, okay.
So and it's only a book about this. I just bought it and thought, well, it looks easy enough. It's a workbook because you write in it. And I'm almost done with that one. So I will have finished 2 books.
2 books. Look at you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. See, that is something you can talk about.
Well, I am as soon as I finish it.
Okay.
This close.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a post about it because I'm really proud of that.
Yes.
And without...
I think you would be surprised, really, how many books people read, like adults read, once they're out of school. Like, they just stop reading. And a magazine doesn't really count as reading. That's fun.
I used to read magazines because they would be short enough for me to, know what I'm reading.
It counts if you need to build your reading strength, and in your comprehension, But as far as actually learning and growing and trying to become a better person, magazines don't count.
No.
No amount of Oprah magazines are you going to be a better person.
No. They'll teach you how to put your makeup on, though.
Yes, exactly. And what clothes to wear and all that stuff. It's not really going to be directed to you.
You'll look pretty, but you'll still have lots of problems.
Exactly. So, I think, you could even before you're done, that could just be a question like, what was the last book that you read? How many books have you read in a year? What was your favorite book? Or maybe look up a statistic of number of books adults read in a year.
Okay, I'll do that.
you know, like sort of like if you have ideas of what you want to post, but you should give them little bits. Like today, like I just posted today, how like I got my yoga workout in, but then I taught class, but then I still also did a 20-minute core workout, and I had a picture of me holding up my Spanx because I'm like, because I don't want to be wearing this shit anymore, and I don't, you know, like nobody wants to wear 2 Spanx like Kim Kardashian does. Like that's what they do. And I'm going to share a video of Tina Fey. She went on David Letterman a while ago, and she took off her dress because it was like, you know, one of David's last shows. And she took off her dress to show like, this is the last time I'm going to wear a dress like this on a late night show. She's like, I only did this because of you, Dave, because I respect you. She's like, if I did this for Jimmy, she's like, he's like a brother. I'm going to wear whatever the hell I want. She took her dress off and she had 2 Spanx on. Because that's what they do. We don't realize it, but they are wearing multiple Spanx.
Wow.
Yeah. So I did that post. I have another one coming on later talking about getting rid of Spanx. I'm going to be posting that video about Spanx. And then I think I may actually like suck myself into 2 Spanx and put a dress on and take a picture.
Wow. Good luck with that.
I know. I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need some.
To put on.
Right? I'm gonna need some reinforcement, like help. Because what she did was she had the bike leggings one come up here, and then on top of that, she wore the like
body one,
like the bikini kind. So the brief on top of that, and it's like a full body. So she just had to wear her regular bra. So yeah, so she wore the biker shorts one, and then she put the bikini one on top.
Wow.
But when she had that dress on, she sat, I mean, there was no little pooch, there was no nothing. It was all smooth and one. And it's like, oh, I always wondered. I'm like, even when they wore jeans and like a tight shirt, I'm like, I never look like that. I've always got a little bit of back fat or something.
Right.
I'm like, well, no wonder they have clean lines.
Because
they got freaking Spanx coming down to their knee. So of course they got thin thighs. They don't have to worry about doing lunges and shit like that to get in them because they already did that to get into the Spanx.
Right.
And then yeah, they don't have any muffin top or whatever because it's all smushed around in the Spanx. So yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna do a picture. I'm gonna be in Vegas this weekend, so I think I'm just gonna take a dress and my Spanx, and in the hotel room, I'm gonna take a picture of like me without Spanx and me with Spanx. 2 Spanxes. I don't even know how you call it. Whatever, 2 of them.
Double dose.
Yeah, exactly. Gonna be.
I couldn't even. How would you breathe? Because it's hard to breathe in one space.
And it's hot as hell.
Yeah.
I sweat already so easily. I don't even know how the hell they do it. I would be a sweaty mess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my little tip. You know, if you have like an idea of like a really great post, breadcrumb it. You know, do a little breadcrumb post before the big one.
Okay, I'm writing it down. So it's a 1, 2, 3 or like 1, 2 punch, right?
Yes. You got it.
Okay.
All right.